Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Another week and a new indicator. Today I want to talk about an indicator called vertical horizontal filter. I've already added the indicator to the chart. You can see it here. Based on the platform that you use, you may find it in different locations. On eToro platform, I'm going normally to the settings and studies too, and then I search here for the indicators that I want. So if you go down, you would find vertical horizontal filter here, and just the period you would choose based on your trading style, and you can change the color anyway. I left the period as 28, which is the preset number. You can see the indicator here. This indicator gives you some good information, mostly about the trend. We are looking at euro, US dollar, and we are on daily charts. This indicator is very good on the longer time frames. So daily, weekly, even 4 hours is okay. But I don't recommend this on the smaller time frames like hourly. Anyway, that depends on you guys. You can go and back test it and see if you can use it sufficiently on the smaller time frames. That's up to you anyway. Okay, so let me just explain this indicator to you guys. The rising values indicate trend. So when the indicator is rising, we are in a trend, no matter if we are in downtrend or uptrend. So you can see here we have the rising in the indicator and we are in the downtrend anyways, uh, but we are in a trending market. That's why the indicator is rising. Okay. Um, so let me just add the annotation here. So we have one. When rising means that we are in a trend. Okay. Two, when falling, what that means? It means that we are in a range market. Okay. Normally high values can be an indication of the end of the trend, and low values normally indicates that there may be a potential for a trend to be started. Okay, so well, that's why I don't like this platform that much anyway. Um, okay, let's have a look at this chart, Euro US dollar. You can see here, for example, we are rising, and at the same time, not exactly the same time, this indicator also has a lag, so a delay between the start of the real trend and when this indicator says that we are in a trend. So this is a confirmation of the trend. And that's why I'm saying use daily or long time frames, because if you use, for example, 4 hour or hourly charts, then that delay is too obvious. But on daily, it's very nice. So here I'm going to add another, just maybe vertical line. Here you can see the indicator says start of the trend. Okay. Before that, in the indicator is falling, so let me just, so this fall means that we are in a range market. So if you add a couple of horizontal line here, you can see that we have been in a range market. Okay, so this is a range market, and this indicator says that from here we are in a range market. Then from here it says, okay, now we are going to a trendy market, which is a good breaking point anyway. So from here, as I said before, the indicator is rising, and that means that we are in trendy market. Sometimes it's a bit hard to just interpret this indicator, especially when the market is more volatile. So for example, here you would say, oh, okay, from here it says the indicator goes down, but it looks like we are in a downtrend here. But the thing is, because the volatility is too much here, so this can interpret as a range market in this period. So if you want to add, a volatility indicator maybe to your chart, like one of them could be standard deviation. So you go here and add a standard deviation. I'm just leaving the numbers for now as it is. So you can see we are in a very volatile market here. I have another video explaining how to use standard deviation. You can go and have a look at that. So here you can see the volatility is too high. So in this movement, considered as a range move if you take into the account the volatility of market. Anyway, what information you can get? As I said, you can recognize some, make this a bit slow, a bit smaller. Okay. The first one was a rising means that we are in a trendy market. As I said, doesn't matter if the trend is down, like here you can see we are rising, but we are in a downtrend at the same time. So it means that we are in a trendy market, not in a uptrend. So it just says that we are in a trendy market and doesn't matter which way. Okay. Then when we're falling, the indicator falls like here. You can see that we are in a range. So here, the indicator is going down and we are in a range market. High values, normally end of the trend. As you can see, this is very high. So how you can say that we have high values or not? Just look at the indicator and the highs that it made before, and just draw a line. Normally 0.7 is a high, but on this one, as you can see, we don't have that high. So you just do a horizontal line like this here, which covers, the highs that we had for this asset, euro versus US dollar. You can see 0.6 is a good number. And also you can add another line, maybe at the low side. So here, normally 0.3 is good, but it covers lots of lows anyway. So for this one, maybe you can even go to 0.2. Anyway, that's just showing you that, okay, so this is low, so there is a potential for a trendy market. And this is high. This is a good indication that the trend gonna end. So you can use these to maybe close your trades even. So, just use these two horizontal lines to close your position. Then you can see that, okay, the trendy market is finished and now we are in a range. I wait for another trendy market to enter the market. So you open here and then wait and close here. But the thing is, you may use this indicator, sorry, to close your positions, but to open the positions, it's a bit, um, you know, it will be a bit tricky. You don't want to go against the trend, so you want to open a new position in the direction of the trend. So maybe, as you can see here, we are in uptrend. Let me make it smaller. Maybe you add a couple of moving averages, then you know that, okay, we are generally in the uh, longer time frames in the uptrend. Let me add the moving averages before you lost. Okay, 50 for the first one. I leave it as 50, and I'm adding 200. Let's see how it looks anyway. 200, and color I'm changing to maybe green. Oops, green. Create. You can see that here the smaller moving average is above the big moving average. So we are in an uptrend, and inside this uptrend, we're looking for the intermediate uptrend. So we have opened your trade here, then gone to here, exit. Okay. Again, you wait for the start of the next uh, trend or next wave, I should say, inside this big trend. So you may open here, which is not a very good one. So all the indicators has some false signals. Then again here. So I'm adding another vertical line for this signal here. As I said, you don't have to use this as a signal. You have lots of other indicators you can get good signals. But because I'm just explaining how to use this indicator, vertical horizontal indicator, so I'm going to just explain as much as possible. Okay, this gives you a signal here. So you go again line, then it goes here and comes back under your high value, which you drawn horizontally here. Then you can just close it here and take a good profit. So that's how I set up this indicator and use it. But normally uh, for entry, I use some other indicators. So you can watch my other videos, but this one, I try to explain this. Most of my videos are just, spontaneous and without any preparation. So sorry if sometimes I stop and think a bit. Um, so this was the first time I looked at this chart using this indicator at this time. Okay. I hope you learned something, and just keep researching, keep backtesting the indicators on different time frames, and try to find the best indicator based on your strategy and your correct your trading character. Uh, you have to find an indicator that suits your lifestyle as well. Um, on most of the uh, trades, I'm long time trader, so I don't want too much stress. I'm not a swing trader or day trader, but So I have many videos that I explain those trading strategies as well. Yep, have a nice day and see you later.